Hey guys, good evening. So just I was sitting idle, so thoughts of coming live. And if you people have any question, let me know in the chat box. Okay, I'll be happy to answer you. Any question, any things, ask me anything. If anything, or maybe on the AWS, maybe related to your AWS or maybe cloud carrier. So let me know anything if you have. If not, I have something. Okay, as I came live here, I can. Hi Tonas, how are you? I will show you something on AWS console, because sometimes I see people don't use AWS console the way we supposed to use. There's a lot of settings on we can do on AWS console, and people don't do that. So maybe I can take this as an opportunity to explain. But yeah, meantime, if there's any questions, do let me know. I see 6 people are watching me here. So meantime, let me share my screen and I will start showing. Okay, let me go to the desktop one. Okay. So let me bring this down here, and I'm looking at the chat. I don't see any question. Okay. Any AWS course that uses AWS and Python Flex? And second question is to AWS and Python uh, Dango. Any AWS courses? Okay, if you are asking about do I have any course where I have Python along with the AWS? Not exactly. So I don't have any course. Okay, but you can go and look into my AW on my Udemy, and I have 5 courses, 6 courses. And if you feel any of these courses maybe you need, and it will help you learn and become AWS cloud engineer, you can ask me. I can give you free of cost. I'm sharing the link, just give me a moment. Udemy, and let me get the link of my all courses on Udemy. This is a 5 course. I'm pasting in the chat box here. So go ahead and look into this course. Okay, and if you feel any of it you want, then send me a mail on my mail@pravinmishra.in. Mail, I'm typing in the chat, mail@pravinmishra.in. And let me know why do you need this course. Okay, and any of my team members is going to send you the coupon code, so you can go and learn. Okay, so I was saying, so in AWS we have a couple of settings that we can use. Okay, so if you go here on this icon, okay, this gear icon, here we can set the colors of this AWS console, right? So this is, you see the light, and here we can make the dark. Okay, again this is the default one, so sometimes I see people don't use it. Okay, and one important configuration settings here. Okay, if you click on the more, here we can set our default AWS region. Okay, so if you know you're going to use this particular region all the time, so this is very helpful. So whenever you come and log into AWS account, sometime you see maybe North Virginia, sometime you will see the Mumbai, sometime you see the maybe Frankfurt or Ireland, right? And if you're not looking very seriously and creating some resources, there's a higher chance you create resources in the some AWS region, and then you forget, and maybe even you don't know in which region you have created, right? And if it's running for some time and not into the AWS free tier, then you are going to pay for that. So you should always make sure you are in the right AWS region, and for yourself you can make a default region, and that's where these settings come into the picture. Again, I'm sharing, can click here, and here more user settings. So you see, this is more for you, specific to you. Then click here, and here you see the language. Okay, you can select this language. It could be maybe English UK or US, and here is the default region. Okay, so most of the time I either use Stockholm or the Mumbai. Okay, if I select here Mumbai and save the settings, now you see successful update localization and the region settings. Okay, now my default region will be Mumbai. Okay, now let me click here. Okay, and I will select Mumbai region, and whenever I will come log in log out here, okay, it will become my default region will be Mumbai all the time. Okay, so this setting you should do is most important if you are using AWS maybe learning. Let me see if there is any question. What about your paid courses? How much it cost? Okay, my paid courses, it cost around 6,000. Okay, and if you want to know about that, let me send one link on my YouTube channel, and this one video about how to get high paying job. So I will recommend go ahead and watch that, and if you feel you want to be part of that, you can join. But here I will say if you are starting, okay, go ahead with my AWS free courses. Okay, learn from there, and then if you feel you need more practical. Okay, if you need maybe a community, if you want to become part of the weekly live session, then this is for you. Otherwise you can use my free courses. Okay, so Rock is asking, hi Pravin, some AWS services are much more expensive. How we handle them? Rock, so see, when you are learning AWS, right? So I don't know, miss, at which stage you are. So if you are learning AWS from the scratch, or maybe you know some things. Okay, so AWS 4 core services, what should be your focus first of all? Okay, and again the AWS services. Okay, let me quickly show you about AWS services in the free tier. Okay, so maybe you don't have idea about how to use AWS free tier. So let's go on the browser and type AWS free tier. Now let's go here. Can you type which service you are talking about meantime? Now here you see we have three types of AWS free tier. Okay, one is free trial. This free trial means there is some quota. Okay, it's available at some extent. You can go ahead and use free of cost. You see here, for short term free trial offer start from the date you activate the service. Okay, so in this category, so at the certain limit you can get free of cost. Okay, it didn't matter which service this is. With another is 12-month free. In this category, the service which fall into 12-month free, so that's always free for the next 12 months. Okay, at certain limit. And then always free means some service which is always free at certain extent. Now let's understand here one by one. Okay, if you go in this here, select this 12-month free, you see Amazon EC2 750 hours. Okay, you can use this T4 G small. Okay, and all these AMIs. Okay, and again for T2 micro or T3 micro, okay, are the chair Linux. Okay, you can use it. So this is for 12 month. This is completely free of cost for you. Okay, at if you're using this, okay, either T4G small or T2 micro or T3 micro. Same for the Amazon S3, 5 GB storage. Okay, on 20,000 get request and 2,000 put request. This is free for the next 12 month. You see, next 12 month. So you see all these services. Okay, There's many more services. Just going down, you can see all these services free for the 12 month. And here you see always free, and this always free. So here each month you see free trial, always free. How much? 20 GB of storage. Okay, it's always free for you. AWS Lambda, okay, you see this always free, 1 million free requests per month. Okay, for SNS it's always free. How much? 1 million publisher and 100,000 HTTP deliveries and 1,000 email. This is always free. Okay, so you can see from here. Now again, something called the free trial, so you can use for certain period of time. You see here, SageMaker, okay, this machine learning service you can use for the 2 month, 250 hours per month of MLT3 media. Okay, so here you can go ahead, look into that which service you are trying to use, and make sure you understand this and use within the limit. Okay, then you should not be paying for that. Rock, I hope I have answered your question. Give me thumbs up. Okay, now let me go back here once again. Let me reload this. Okay, this is cloud9. Okay, another important settings what you see here. Okay, so when we use some service, so this service you will see here in the recent visited. Okay, also what we can do, if you go here we see, you will see all the services. Okay, let's just scroll down. If you go in the storage, okay, so these are the storage service. Okay, so let's say I'm using S3 a lot, so you can mark it favorite. Okay, now as I marked it favorite, this is here. Okay, now it's become very easy for me to navigate through it. Now again, let's see the other service. Let's maybe here you can also type compute. And Lambda, okay, you can select this. Now Lambda will go there. Okay, maybe let's type elastic bean stack. Okay, again maybe type RDS. Okay, so now you see, right, all these services are coming over here for you, right? So it's become very easy for you to navigate through it. Like EKS and Redshift. Okay, for the EKS, let's go here and EKS. Okay, EKS and Redshift. So Redshift fall into the trial period. Okay, you see, Redshift you can use for 2-month free trial. This DC to large node per month for the 2 month. Okay, so this is available, so that's something you can try. Coming to EKS, okay, EKS. Okay, let's type here. You can also type here service EKS. Okay, so EKS don't fall into the free tier around. Okay, AWS product and the pricing. You can also use this AWS calculator to calculate the cost for any services if you are using, and the price page will have the more details. Again, if you calculate here, it will take you to this calculator, and there is the pricing assistance. Okay, you can also give the details over here and someone from the sales team call you. Guys, any question from anyone? I see some people here. Okay, guys, there's no question. So just I was sitting idle. I thought of coming live here, so I did it. So now let's stop. So thank you so much people who are watching here, and I will recommend go ahead and get my Udemy course. Okay. Any other way to save cost for EKS? What do you mean? There's any other way to save cost for EKS? Do we have project related task? Okay. On my YouTube channel, okay, I have a complete playlist about AWS hands-on. Okay, let me quickly show you. So if you go here, YouTube channel, and type AWS with Pravin Mishra, you all are know over here. If you go here, then go in the playlist, and here you see hands-on. Okay, so go here, and here I have around 30 videos on AWS hands-on. Okay, so you can go ahead look into that. So this is, if you see, I have started how to create EC2 instance. Okay, then window instance, then how to connect your instance with from the local machine, then how to create VPC with the cloud formation. There is multiple parts. Then application facing load balancer. Okay, configure auto scaling, then scale in scale out policies. Okay, then again this all hands-on labs what I have, okay, on different AWS services. So that's something you can go ahead and try from there. Okay, so once you complete, maybe then I can also, I'm also planning to create some more hands-on project based scenarios. So that's coming in the future, but something you can start from here, PC. So I hope you got some idea. Okay guys, so I think let me stop here. Thank you so much for joining, and let me know if you need any of my Udemy course. I will uh, send you the coupon code. Send me the mail. Okay, so if you want to register for the paid course, okay, so I do the webinar twice in a month. So next webinar is coming on coming on this 18, no, on 11th of November. Okay, so you can register there. Let me quickly give you the link where you can register. AWS Mastery. AWS Mastery. So you can use this link and you can register for the webinar. Okay guys, thank you so much.